Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Newcastle United Football Manager Save. If you join us not far after we last left off, you can see we are still top of the league, though currently joint top with Manchester United, the team that we demolished in the last episode. However, they have played one game more. We haven't played any Premier League games since that game. Only one Carabao Cup game versus Birmingham, which we won comfortably 2-0. Despite rotating the side pretty heavily. So you can see we played a pretty much second string side. We even brought in Joel Wild here, who's a pretty average player right now, but has massive potential. So we thought we'd give him some minutes, and yeah, we won 2-0 and played well. So can't really complain. He did well in that playmaker role. And we also gave minutes to Grimaldo, Zagadou, Tarkowski and Emil Kraft at the back. Kraft, who obviously has been little seen since last season. But anyway, both goals were scored by Wilson. You see Grimaldo here gets down the wing, pings the ball to Neres. The keeper, Etheridge, gets a touch on it, but it just brings it out to the edge of the 6-yard box where Wilson's there to tap it home. We didn't actually score again until the 88th minute, where we scored just an easy penalty. You can see Wilson there tried his best to put it right in the corner, and it's lucky he did, as the keeper did go the right way. But yeah, they had a 0.1 XG and no shots on target, so defensively we were absolutely solid. This episode then, we'll be playing Liverpool and RB Leibzig. Liverpool, obviously, who trounced us away last season to ruin our title chances and steal the title off us. So we're hoping we can avenge that defeat here. So I'll quickly save the game in advance, and then we'll get straight into it. We will be playing our full strength 11 here. You see Nuno Mendes on the left, Odriozola on the right, Neves and Tonali back in midfield, and Olmo and Gabi in the central attack, with Edwards and St Maximin on the wings. So yeah, full strength here, trying to do our best to tame this Liverpool side who absolutely took us apart last year. And if I remember rightly in that game, they actually rotated quite heavily and were still good enough to absolutely demolish us. Looks like here they are playing their full 11. Firmino, Mane and Salah playing. They have also signed Calvin Phillips, who's in their midfield. So we're really going to have to be at our best to get anything from this one. Obviously, we'd like a point. The 3 would be even better. Liverpool haven't started this season as well as they ended the last one. You can see they've played 8 and they've only got 14 points, so they haven't been doing quite as well. They are playing Kelleher in goal here though, so I assume Alisson's picked up a knock. Phillips with the ball. He finds Mo Salah, who ends up going all the way back to Koulibaly, who they've signed as their second centre-back. As if Liverpool didn't have enough centre-backs to begin with. I know they didn't in real life last season, but this season they've got 5 decent centre-backs. Calvin Phillips is in, and 15 minutes in, we have been put to the sword, really, with Calvin Phillips going straight through. One long pass just cut us straight open, and that lovely deep run from midfield cut us open, and that's us 1 goal down already. Encouragement's had an effect on morale, though it hasn't really helped create anything so far. Cross coming in then. Virgil wins the header. Fabinho taps it on, and luckily for us, with the keeper already on his way to the far post, Fabinho's header goes over the bar. Another highlight here then, with Olmo picking up the ball on the flank. Now he's been allowed to roam, he gets so much more involved in the game with bits like this, and it allows him to use his dribbling to really affect the game. So the ball is cleared as far as Nuno Mendes, who's attacking the byline here, fizzes one across. Gabi gets there, and once again, that is fabulous from Nuno Mendes, who's really making that left-back spot on his own. And Gabi rockets the header in, and we are back in this game. What a run this is. Just takes his man on, beats him for pace, gets to the byline, and the cross across is absolutely perfect. Corner here then to be taken by Edwards. He's flinging the ball in. It's been headed away, and Calvin Phillips is going to win this. It's going to be a 3v2. And Phillips has beaten his man again, giving the ball to Mane. Mane's found Salah, who's blocked it well, but only as far as Mane, who's playing good football here. Mane's trying to get to the byline. He cuts it back to Robertson, who fires across. I think it was Firmino got on the end of that, and it's a brilliant save from Henderson, who's really stepped up this season. He's been really good in goal, really, really good. And you can see Liverpool are definitely dominating this game, which is perhaps not unexpected considering how strong they are and the fact that they're at Anfield. But we can definitely do a lot better. So I'm going to tell the defence I'm not particularly happy. We've given it too many chances. Tell the midfield that they can do a lot better. And same with Gabby, even though he's obviously put in the one chance he's had. Chance here then, 55 minutes in. Terrible free kick there from Odriozola. And Liverpool have the ball back. Playing some nice stuff. Mane with the ball then. He goes all the way back to the keeper. They spread it nicely across to the other side where Benjamin Pavard is playing right back. I didn't notice that. I wonder what's happened to Trent. But anyway, we've got the ball back. We've played it over to Gabby. Gabby's in here. Can he finish? Oh, I was about to say, can he just? With a lovely chip over the keeper, but Fabinho gets back just in time to knock that away. And that was millimetres away from us being 2-1 up. Lovely play by Gabby, just not quite enough on the chip. It's about to make a shout there. Just as I did, a highlight's come our way. Ball's come out to Mendes. He's found Ruben Neves, who's now gone to Tonali. There's space over on this right-hand side if we can find it. No, I haven't needed it yet. Tonali's still got the ball somehow. It's come out to Edwards, who's found Olmo. He's gone back to Edwards. We've had a bit of a nothingness shot on goal, but still got the ball. Can Odriozola beat his man? You bet he can. Oh, it's a lovely ball through to Olmo, who cuts it across, really unselfishly cuts it across to Gabby, who has a simple tap-in at the far post. And what a lovely play. We just upped the tempo so quickly there. Playing nice and slow. Then Odriozola beats his man, and then a sequence of one-touch passes, and we are in on goal when we are ahead here. Odriozola, though, still on a poor average rating, so he might not be doing as well defensively. I think I might take him out. I'm going to bring Neres on as well for left wing. And I'm going to bring Rice on in that box-to-box midfielder role and move Tonali to deep line playmaker, just because Ruben Neves is on a yellow card. And that deep line playmaker position tends to pick up a lot of cards, so I don't want us to throw this away by getting a red card. 80 minutes in then, and we're still 2 goals to 1 up. Although there's a highlight here potentially for Liverpool with 5 minutes to go. Now we've won it back. Rice getting so close to losing the ball, but finding Koundé, and then he plays a brilliant ball over, which Gabby just unfortunately couldn't take down, and it runs through to Kelleher. He was holding onto the ball for a heck of a long time. The ref doesn't mind, and the ball's come back to Chambers. Chambers plays a line ball to St Maximin, who's going to take on his man, as we all know. Try and hit that byline, which he has. Oh, and the ball came to Gabby, and the chance for his hat-trick, and he's hit the post. He's had 4 really good chances this game. He's put 2 away, but we might have been hoping for a little bit more here. And you can see how much we've outperformed them in the second half. Now we have more XG than them by the end of it. And that's it. That's a 2-1 win at Anfield, which we would definitely take. Banishing the demons from last season. So that's brilliant to see. And the whole team played about as well as you could have expected against a full-strength Liverpool side. Anyway, we'll skip on here and on to the Champions League game. Here we go. We are back for the RB Leibzig game. We've made a couple of changes here from the team that we used to beat Liverpool, as we want to keep some legs fresh. We've brought Wilson in to play up front, just to rest Gabby, so he'll be all ready for the next Premier League game. We've also brought Willock into the midfield and Tarkowski into the defence, as along with a couple of other changes. Leipzig here looking really strong, playing a 3-5-2 or 5-2-3, whatever you want to call it. Early chance for us here with Sir Maximan on the corner. Whipped it in, well headed away, but Olmo picks up the pieces. He's pinged it back to Sir Maximan, who in on goal takes a shot, but it looks like he was offside. But still, a good early play from us. "15 minutes in then, and not a lot happening. Both teams kind of cancelling each other out so far. Not wholly disappointed with that, as again, we are away, and obviously Red Bull Leipzig have got to be probably favourites for this group, though all four teams are pretty similar. I'd say that Leipzig are probably the favourites here. Definitely at home, they're favourites against us. Now we've won the ball back well, and Wilson plays it through to Neres. Can Neres get the ball across? He can. And Sir Maximan at the far post taps it in, and we are 1-0 up. What a start to our Champions League campaign. Obviously, an away win here, even a draw would be good, but an away win here would be a real statement for us in trying to win this group and get a good draw for the next round. Neres does so well to just whip that hard enough that as the keeper tries to get out, he just can't quite get to it. And Sir Maximan's left with an open net to tap into. Another highlight here then. Not a lot going on. Sadly, Porto are beating Bruges 4-0 in that game. So, whilst I said that Leipzig have got to be favourites, maybe Porto are cementing themselves as early wildcards. Obviously, Porto, I imagine Porto anyway, were the first seed in this group. And that's half time with us 1-0 up. Played decently well. I think we've played better than Leipzig anyway, but still there's a lot more to do. But I'm going to tell them I'm happy to try and keep the morale up. I'm a little worried that I should have told them maybe to not be complacent. Maybe telling them I was happy was a bit too far, but anyway, let's see what happens in the second half. Not a lot happening so far. 60 minutes in now and nothing since half time or no main highlights. Worth noting their highest average rating was Gvardiol at left centre back. He was a player I was really tempted to bring in. Start of last season, even in the transfer window this season. Really, really strong centre back with really good potential, so it's tempting, but didn't go for it in the end. "80 minutes down then, and the second half has been pretty drab. Not a lot of chances for either team. Though a corner for us here. Oh, great ball in from Neres, and the header comes just off the top of the post. Can we do anything from the subsequent throw-in? Mendes here with a long throw towards Wilson, but it gets cleared away by the defence. Right, last knock-ins here then. Can Leipzig get a last-minute equaliser? Let's hope not, but can never be sure. Oh, Mendes gives the ball away really poorly. Leipzig here are going to go on the counter, though we've managed to force them back. And Nkunku here. Oh, he's played a great ball through. And I didn't really see that coming from anywhere, but our team just suddenly opened up this huge gap. And Nkunku just delighted in putting the pass through. And Andre Silva scores with Leipzig's only real chance of the game. And I feel a little bit disappointed. I feel like we've thrown this game away. I feel like it was there for the winning and we threw it away. But yeah, they also had a man down. That's really poor from us. Really poor. But anyway, what can you do? At the end of the day, avoiding defeat, getting a draw, still points on the board on our first Champions League game. And I think we'll have easier games than this coming up. If you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, please subscribe and you'll get notifications every single time I upload this series. I hope you all have a lovely day.